Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to the How-Tos of Ascension. Woohoo! Today we are going to talk about how and why it's important to channel your highest self or your soul self. So last week we talked about manifesting, right? And how that all works, how the whole system works. This week, it plays right into channeling because if you want your dreams, wants, and desires to actually appear in your life, and you're not channeling how to get that, then you're limiting yourself. You're limiting your own ability to create abundance. So, why does it work that way? Well, because if we are living in the ego or your limitations, then that's what you will seek. That's what your manifesting will give you. If you're living in the abundance of your natural soul self, your creator self, then that's what your manifesting will give you. So if you're wanting to align with your abundance this year in 2019, then channeling your highest self is, I'm going to say it's a must. Hi, Lisa. How are you? So when you become so in tuned with who you are, with who you really are, then all you do is channel what you dream, want, and desire. Like there's nothing else but that. You become a beacon. You become the magnet for everything. So how do we learn to channel? Well, you actually have to be open to receiving and being open enough to channel. Now, I'm not talking about channeling foreign beings or alien beings or anything other than your own self. Your own self. Now, if you have some sort of fear around that, or if you have some sort of uh, that you're not clear about, something that you're not clear about, what does channeling mean? Those kinds of things, those are all based in your wisdom, your knowledge. And if you dig deeper, it's all based in your worthiness beliefs. Are you worthy to channel your highest self? Are you worthy to see yourself equal to God, the universe, your essence? Right? Because if you're open to receive, you know that you are equal to the energies of all that is. There's no doubt in your mind. The second thing is you need to connect with your super consciousness, with your highest self, with your soul self. I don't care what words you use for it. You have to have a willingness, an eagerness to actually connect to that part of you that knows everything, that has no fear, that has no limitations, that sees abundance and knows exactly how to get it. Again, if you have some sort of limiting belief about that, that's exactly what it is, a limiting belief. Something for you, an opportunity for you to dive into. The third thing is to allow yourself the creative energy to flow through you, not to you. See, when we're talking about all that is, we are all that is, right? There's no place to go. There's no separation. There's no fear about what all that is incorporates. We are just part of the wholeness. And so if we allow the energy to be us, to flow through us, not to come to us, because that creates a stop. That creates a block inside of our energy that says that's where those limiting beliefs can take over and say, yeah, I'm not good enough for that. It's too much. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming my body. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to think about it. I don't know how to feel about it. So I'm just going to stop it. Right? But if you move into the energy of essence, the energy of all that is, you know and understand that you are just a part of the flow. Your soul self, the universe, God consciousness, super consciousness, I don't care what words you use, as long as you become a part of the flow. Yes, it may feel a bit blissful, a bit, um, your senses will be heightened, right? You will feel a sense of it, and only in the beginning, you feel this sense of overwhelm, I'm going to say. But don't let that stop you, right? Like, let that change your cells. What's happening is your cells, your DNA, it's all changing to meet the same vibration as the wholeness. Last week we talked about manifesting and how your vibration, where's your vibration at? If you don't see yourself in this vibration of wholeness, manifesting becomes harder. So each time you want to try to manifest something, go into your own self, channel your highest self, that part of you that knows everything, that not in an egoic way knows everything, but knows and sees and understands how you connect with all that is. From that point, it's easier to manifest. So it's super important to learn how to channel yourself, your highest self, the part of you that can witness your belief systems, the part of you that can witness who you are in this earthly human form, the part of you that can see your belief systems that stop you from being a part of all that is. Then you have the opportunity to change them. So if you have questions about this, let me know. I have a channeling class actually that you can take. It's online. It's on my website at www.angelablaha.com. If you need to learn how to channel, take that class. Ask me questions. It's amazing when you move into the flow of who you really are, your natural abilities. Like, nothing is hard in life. Life just flows and it's simple and it's easy. So if you have questions, ask them in the thread and I will answer them. I'd be happy to answer them. I will stay on for a few moments to answer your questions if you have them. Or to just have a more conversation about channeling. So if you know who I am, you know that I'm a channel. I've been a channel for several years, and I channel a consciousness that we call the mothers. And everything that I do is involved in that consciousness. The ascension work that I do, readings that I do for other people, I channel your soul and how it's connected to that consciousness, because it feels like it's very super conscious. Like the stuff that comes out of those kind of channelings are masterful. And it's very different than what we perceive life to be here. So those are very in-depth channelings. I do ascension parties, which are total channelings. That's all that they are. I've been doing basic channeling for at least 4 to 6 years. I don't live in time, so time escapes me. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I'm glad that you enjoy these. So, again, if you have questions, ask them in this thread. I will get to them. If not, ask them in the group. Also, I wanted to touch just a little bit about, if you really like these videos and you want to share them, let me know. I can get you the URL. But because this group is a private group, only the people in this group get to watch them, unless I share them, which I might start doing. Because there's great information on these, right? Like, there's some bon diggity stuff that comes out in these things. And it helps us all, so why wouldn't we? All right. 10,000 questions and none I can type. Isn't that always the way it is? Fun. All right. I will see you next week. And if there's anything that you want me to cover in these fun little how-to videos, let me know. I'd be happy to open up to that. So take care and have an amazing week.